Hello.
Ahoy hoy.
Welcome to Let's Spend the Night Together. Chat show. Conversation piece.
Yeah.
Talking music, pop culture.
What have you?
This internet thing, what's it about?
Oh, so we're kind of tech. It's kind of a tech show.
A lot
a
of
little
tech
bit.
talk.
So the internet, that's like...
Silicon Valley? That's us.
Oh my god. So we're off to
Already
a
off to a
rousing
good
start.
Yeah. I thought it was a good one.
No, we're not. We might talk about the internet, but I don't think we need to explain what it is.
It's mostly tubes. It's a series of tubes. So how have you guys been? It's been a while since the last time we potted. Had a proper show, as they say.
Yeah, we've had a long layoff. What was the last one? Was it the album art special, or was
I believe the last one was me coming back from that trip, actually.
With your brother, Daniel, your brother?
Peaceful and kind.
Oh, from fucking Tampa.
Yeah.
Peaceful and kind. You are older than me.
So I'm
By the
Dante.
way, yeah.
With me, as always, is the face that runs this place, Craig.
Yeah.
And today we have a very special guest. Art. Art?
Is that true?
Art he's just playing possum right now. He's not saying anything.
He's a part-time member.
My bad, I was knee-deep in Hyrule on that
Were you?
Ocarina of Time.
Oh, it's a classic.
So is that a remake for the DS?
Yes.
Yeah, of the N64 classic.
Really?
Yeah.
Same polygons you love.
And
Just with the
same, yeah.
Member?
With the facelift. And Bill Wyman does the score to the game.
He's a stick man.
Yeah.
Let's just
The
get
Poonhound? Bill Wyman?
Oh boy.
Everybody who listens to this show is probably a Stones fan.
Most likely. Yeah.
So, as most people are.
I know we're
so
very
they probably
popular
know,
on the boards, the message boards.
Yeah.
This show's about the Rolling Stones?
Yeah.
Occasionally.
It's been known.
They know, and most people know that Bill Wyman, he's a well-known poonhound.
That's what I know him
He's a
for.
cocksmith.
He eats, sleeps, gets pussy, repeat.
I didn't know that
Every once in a while.
File your taxes, repeat.
At some point I heard he played bass for the Rolling Stones. But in between the pussy, the poon.
Let's just get right to the first story.
I just don't have that much jam.
Gene Simmons trying to trademark rock and roll hand gesture. There's a picture
Is it the master?
Dio's gonna roll over in his grave.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't that the? This is the universal.
Ronnie James Dio.
For the listeners, this is pretty much the universal rock sign that we've all.
The thing is, though, is people get mixed up on the different shape of your hand. But to me, the thumb being out with the two horns, that's I love you.
Yeah.
You got to tuck the thumb in for the rock and roll, and then I believe wouldn't Dio do where you extend the thumb?
He would do the coyote,
fingers, so it almost looks like a coyote. Yeah.
Oh, the wolf pack. He does the wolf pack.
Was that Wouldn't Dio do that or no? Or Dio maybe did the classic, with the thumb tucked.
Yeah.
That's
He was saying that it was his grandmother thought it was like a curse that you put on people.
Really? Is the mark of the beast?
It's fucking just so metal. He's into it.
Yeah.
The New York Post reports most of us have done it before. Thrown up the sign of the horns.
I think we have.
I only
jamming
throw them up
to
with
some
my two hands together.
Killer rock music.
Too much rock for one hand.
That's great. Well, according to Gene Simmons, we have Kiss to thank for that. The long-tongued frontman has filed an application with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office seeking trademark ownership for the iconic hand gesture. He claims the devil horns, as he puts it, became a part of the band's act during It's Hotter Than Hell tour. 1974. I think we can all remember that one.
How'd they come up with that title for the tour? That's really original.
Maybe they were listening to some Tupac or something. Who knows?
Oh wow. Boo.
So while it is used in the American Sign Language to represent "I love you," that's why I've always thought it.
That's why, you gotta tuck the thumb in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Most of us know it as the international symbol of rock.
Yeah, they're right, Mr. Simmons. We have to just mention one thing before we talk about you trying to get the patent on that. Someone else came up with it. It's called the American Sign Language, you cunt. It's a language.
Lucky for us,
I think they get
Gene
precedence
Simmons
over.
is a giant dick.
Yeah.
And has something to say about that. Some people tend to place their thumb over their two middle fingers when making a salute. But Simmons claims that this is not the correct way to do it.
Oof.
Well, that's not how correct works. One guy saying no.
That's just
it's
a
not
different
correct.
definition of something.
Yeah, you're changing it.
This is more correct. The mark consists of a hand gesture with the index and small fingers extended upward and the thumb extended perpendicular, he states, in the application.
I love how he has to, like, say it. Yeah.
Oh, man. But
like he's on a podcast. He can't just do it.
There's many music fans that have been blasting Simmons for the trademark request, citing all the different places they've seen the symbol over the years.
That's
well before.
Yeah.
Some have even noted how similar it is to the motion, or to Spider-Man's motion.
That's the other one.
Known in movies. And
hello, Spider friend.
Excelsior.
Excelsior.
Well,
Stan Lee? Is Stan Lee here?
It's just that guy that comes into the movie, like, says one line and just leaves.
Oh
Isn't he supposed to be linked in canon?
I heard
he's
in
supposed to be
Guardians,
Link to the Past.
he plays Link in the movie.
Every time he swings his sword, he's
he's more of a Peabody to me. But
it was Guardians too. Remember, he's one of the
Guardian or the Watchers.
The Watchers, yeah.
Oh,
even though he looks different.
Watcher?
Yeah, I thought the Watchers were kind of like they were like those
Spider friend,
short floating guys.
Yeah, with
the bald heads.
The bald heads. Yeah,
they all look like that except for him, which was like
it's kind of like okay.
And he's dressed in like a bus driver's uniform or some shit like that.
Yeah,
or an astronaut suit or something.
He can just live different characters. And then that one Tony Stark thinks he's Hugh Hefner. No, Mr. Stark, I'm not Hugh Hefner.
Oh my god. So they're pointing to the fact that there's several album covers that have come out decades before, like the Beatles' 1966 single of Yellow Submarine and Eleanor Rigby, which shows John Lennon throwing up the gesture long before Kiss was even formed. And then, like we were saying, Ronnie James Dio has been considered the originator of the symbol since 1979.
Yeah, he was doing it way back. I didn't know Mr. Lennon, the Walrus, was doing that, dude. I am the Eggman.
Oh, man. That's that he has the fucking cojones to think that he's like...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
above Lennon.
This is about me, baby.
He's King Fuck a Shit Mountain, or something like that. However that saying goes. Diaz, he claimed that his Italian mother, just rolls off the tongue. His Italian grandmother used to throw up the symbol to ward off the evil eye.
The Eye of Agamotto? What is the evil eye?
I don't even know.
They had an eye haunted, like, poltergeist eye spirit chasing their house around?
Maybe Ronnie James Dio, his neighbor was Coach from Poltergeist.
Oh my god. I don't know if that explains the eyeball. Craig T. Nelson?
It's just Mike from, what is it? Goddamn Monsters.
Real Monsters?
Mike from Monsters, Inc.?
Oh, from Monsters, Inc.? Yeah. Maybe it's that.
I read...
They ward him off.
I skimmed this article where Neil deGrasse Tyson was saying that he thought the multiverse, if it was real, would be something like Monsters, Inc. with all the doors and different ways of going. Yeah. Or at least a way of thinking about it.
Everything is so spectacular in the universe. Every galaxy you've ever seen, there's millions and billions of stars. Okay, my bad.
We're just on Trek Talk or whatever.
Whatever that's
We're Star Talk.
Star Talk.
Yeah. Welcome to Star Talk with Neil deGrasse Tyson and Chuck Nice is my co-host today.
You know what? Since we're already talking stars, we might as well just get into it.
Speaking of stars,
Theologians.
Yeah, they don't know nothing
about Jedis, it seems. The brand new religion. I shouldn't say brand new. I mean, it's from a long time ago.
Welcome to Theologians.
But yeah,
started in 1978, I guess. Maybe officially.
When it became, when he thought it up.
That's when we first saw some of their followers, practitioners.
So, we'd like to take a moment to talk about strange religious stories around the world, religions, whatever it might be.
Need a couple religious gentlemen like us.
Exactly. We are scholars.
Theists,
a lot
theologians.
of books, as you can see.
Yeah,
in this
we're
room.
surrounded by
in
books.
the French-Spanish villa.
In our French-Spanish villa where we record this, we usually go to, like, the library of the villa to record this. So we're surrounded by books and lots of extra information. We don't use the internet, we use, like, old encyclopedias.
Yeah, no need.
And
carrier pigeons.
Yeah.
Very low-key.
Like a Wes Anderson movie?
Yeah. And we're all in, like, one window each, and we all have different personalities, and...
We're just pumping in
the
Cat
Royal
Stevens
Tenenbaums.
through the PA.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so let's...
we used to record this underground in a bunker.
Yeah,
the first,
Archie
like, 50
bunker.
episodes of the show.
Archie Bunker.
The Temple of the Jedi Order.
Oh, Archie!
Edith.
Eat it.
Stifle yourself, Edith. Yeah, I just wanted to shine a little spotlight on the Temple of the Jedi Order, since we're already talking about
You might
space
say
and
we
whatnot.
all shine on.
You were saying that your Alec Guinness
The moon,
and the
stars,
John
and
Lennon
Yeah.
are very similar.
Search your feelings, you know it to be true.
It's just the same thing. Alec, John, which one of you was that?
tell.
Was talking.
So this church says we are a Jedi Church in the international ministry of the religion of
That's no
Jediism
moon.
Aren't we all, baby?
and the Jedi way of life.
Yeah.
Jedi at this site are not the same as those portrayed within the Star Wars franchise. No,
Oh,
no.
really? Then
Don't-
what the fuck is the point of it?
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Star Wars Jedi are
God.
fictional characters that exist within a literary and cinematic universe.
By the way, Dante, while we're here, what's your metachlorian count?
off the charts.
It's higher than Master Yoda's. I fought with your father in the Clone Wars.
Clone Wars. What's up with that blue milk? Did they ever explain
It's
that?
delicious.
Nah, okay.
It's like Tauntaun milk or something.
Tauntaun Dick
No,
Spin.
Tauntauns are on hot.
Dick spin.
Dicks. Oh my god.
And Luke's all about it.
Whatever it is, it's coming out of like
That's right.
16 tentacles or whatever.
Oof.
Okay.
I was supposed to
also
go
a
to
good
Tashi
token.
Station to get the power converters.
He's more upset about that blue milk.
Yeah.
It says we are a recognized international ministry and public charity. A tax-exempt donation is...
I think we found the reason behind the whole
yeah,
thing.
yeah, it
didn't
all
we?
makes sense
Tax
now.
exempt.
Interesting. The Jedi here are real people that live or lived... What? The Jedi here are real people that live or lived their lives according to the principles of Jediism, the real Jedi religion, or philosophy.
Search your blue milk. You know it to be delicious.
It just goes on, and I wanted to talk about some of what the Jedi believe.
Really? I'd like to be a part of this conversation.
In the sanctity of... Jedi believe in the sanctity of the human person.
Really?
We oppose...
Not other persons? No
Continue. Hold on,
alien?
let me finish first.
Yeah.
We oppose the use of torture and cruel or unusual punishment, including the death
Good.
penalty. So right off the top
Including
of my
the
head...
Death Star?
yes.
Death penalty.
Those...
Something else.
all the workers that died on the Death Star, that's completely okay.
They were private contractors.
Yeah, it doesn't count. Yeah, the first thing that comes to mind, it says in the sanctity of the human
Sanctum
person.
Sanctorum?
But there's plenty of Jedi that...
Yeah, it's funny, like,
Maybe
I can
they don't
see
identify
in the
as
Star
humans.
Wars universe, you do need to specify between persons. Humans aren't the only persons. But, like, you wouldn't say that they would only be, like, there's only, like, a few human Jedis. There's a shitload of, like, people with blue tentacle hair, and that guy with, like, the really tall, like, egghead thing.
I'm like Yoda.
And Yoda, yeah, Master Yoda.
Master Yoda.
They believe in the positive influence of spiritual growth and awareness on society. This is like very Zen Buddhist type stuff.
Yeah.
But I guess
That makes
wasn't
sense.
Jediism or
Yeah. They're like
the
monks.
Force,
yeah.
And the importance of freedom of consciousness and self-determination within religious, political, and other structures. Wow, and they believe in the separation of government,
Of
freedom of
Temple
speech.
The
Of
separation of Coruscant and Temple.
Croissant.
What's the the planet that the Death Star first blew up?
Croissant.
Alderaan?
Alderaan. We'll
Yeah.
never forget Alderaan.
Never forget Alderaan. Yeah, and Mr. Jimmy Smits. What was he? General Organa.
NYPD Blue.
Or Senator Organa. That's right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Star Wars Episode 6, NYPD Blue.
SUV, Special Victims Unit.
Oh my god.
Oh, no. Wrong one. I seriously get so many of the cop
Criminal
dramas
Intent.
mixed up.
Sith Intent. Yeah,
I know.
SVU
Deals
is
and absolutes.
I watched a couple of SVU episodes.
Yeah.
Had me feeling some type of way, man.
Oh wow. I was watching some Criminal Minds.
Oh, yeah?
I'm not like into those shows, but yeah, they're like, I don't know. I guess if I'm in the mood, like.
I'm not like into those shows, but I'm into those.
But I watched
shows.
like a shitload of episodes in a row with Mandy Patinkin.
My favorite.
Oh, man.
My favorite like detective crime show is Monk. Have you guys ever?
Oh my god! Dante
that's Shalhoub, man.
Dante met Tony Shalhoub in an elevator one time, and he didn't even ask him about wings.
Dante
just Monk.
Hit stop on the emergency stop on the elevator.
Yeah.
I'm also talking about Pains and Gains. You guys see that one yet?
No.
Oh, man.
No.
It's The Rock.
Did you ask him about Men in Black?
Okay, Pain and Gain.
I should have.
You
But it hurt when you got your head blown off?
Oh my god! It stings.
Oh my god.
You remind me a lot of the Monk character, Dante.
I live by that monk credo.
Yeah.
Which
You
is
like lock the door 3 times
Yeah,
at night
yeah.
and you go
They make a reference to Monk being in the
Star
same
Wars?
universe in the last episode of Psych. I thought that was kind of cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Like they mention him,
Yeah, like an eccentric,
detective.
like
What?
what are they called? Consultant to the
Consultant.
Okay, because that's kind of what
what Psych was.
Psych is about. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
He's
like similar to
He pretends to be the
psychic.
psychic, but he's really just isn't he just super intuitive?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like Sherlock Holmes, where he could just see clues and like
Yeah.
deduce why they're there, or
And he looks like Seth Green. That he's just, but way taller. And you just
Oh, man.
can like see the future or something.
That show's dope.
I really like it. Psych.
Oh wow.
Psych.
Nah. Nailed it.
Cha. And monkeys might fly out of my butt.
Did you hear that there's the
favorite
supposed
line in Wayne's
rumors
World.
of Red Hot Chili Peppers retiring?
I could have done a spit take right there. Oh, Tim Allen's here.
Wilson,
Join
get your
us
dick
for
out of the
that.
fence. Ooh.
Wilson, get your dick out of my wife, Jill.
Oh wow. He just glory holed it through the fence.
Yeah,
man.
and he's looking over the fence.
Yeah, but I mean, Jill is pretty hot.
She
She's
is
riding
hot.
high.
The
Jill
tool man's
Taylor.
main squeeze.
Yeah. I only use Binford tools for my power tools. Oh.
What's the name of his buddy in that? Al.
Isn't it Al
Oh, yeah.
something?
And he just
Al's
calls
like
him
for sure
fat
a
ass
cock.
all the time. He's a cock.
He calls him a chicken head.
Oh my god. Chicken.
All right, Flea responds to the rumors of the Red Hot Chili Peppers breaking up.
That's some bullshit.
Red
That's
Hot
fucking
Chili
rumors.
Peppers bassist has responded to the rumors. Says that it's silly talk, obviously. This was just...
Whew.
Woo!
Sweat off my brow,
Oh, man.
bro. That would have
Put
fucking
the gun away.
That would
Put
have
the
ruined
guns
my
away. You don't
day.
need those.
I wouldn't have been able to finish the podcast. That'd be fucking bullshit.
So he was just talking to Chad Smith about...
Will Ferrell.
He was
Chad
talking
Smith.
to Will Ferrell about the new John C. Reilly movie, if it's going to be good
Oh
or
my
not.
god.
Yeah, he was talking to Chad Smith, and they were saying they didn't know if the band could continue the way they are. We were riding in a van after a gig, and Flea was like, "How much longer do you think we have? Or should
wow.
we keep going?" I was like, "I don't know. I want to make records. I still love making records. But the touring part, I don't know if we can continue." He added,
wow.
I mean, 3 of us are 54 years old.
Yeah.
Anthony, me, and Flea.
Yeah.
Josh, the guitarist, is
He's
38 or 39, so
Oh.
he's a young man. But I don't know if we can continue
Virile man. Supple.
to do the long tours. The year and a half we normally do. That's a good
Yeah.
question.
They do crazy tours.
Says-
It's almost like they can't stop.
This
I'll
live
be
is
here
more
all
than
night.
just a read through, but I will continue reading.
Okay.
Oh wow.
To be honest,
You two. You guys do this on every podcast.
Yeah, pretty much.
we're gonna subject you to this shit.
I love it.
By the way,
Oh,
what was
oh,
the
man.
guys? Come on.
You guys can just meet me under the bridge
Oh my
when
god.
you're done.
Oh my god. You need to get out of here right on an aeroplane somewhere.
Oh wow. I don't know any other
Jeez,
Chili
me
Peppers
and my
songs.
friends listen to these
Oh
guys.
my god.
Says, to be honest, since we first started
You guys
this
wanna
band
come to
35
fornicate?
years ago.
Never mind.
Yeah, we don't know
what say?
He said, since we started the band 35 years ago, we don't know what's been around the corner or anything. I think the power of the band lies in that. Just staying in the moment and the energy that's moving.
He sounds like Rad Dude.
Yeah.
With a good attitude.
Yeah. Chill dude. Mild dude.
Mild.
Mild dude.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's so. Did you read all the Jedi?
Yeah, I thought it was a
Pillars of
lot
the Jedi.
longer than it was, but
It was just so like profound
It
that
was.
it didn't need to be longer.
That shit was depressing to listen to.
Yeah.
yeah, I was kind of feeling that.
Yeah, I was worried about that Chili Peppers story. I wasn't being sarcastic. Like, that was gonna like bum me the fuck out if they were gonna quit. I see why they'd want to tour less. I mean, their tour schedule is like unlike almost any band.
And they've been doing it, like you said, for 35 years at this
Yeah.
point. That's insane.
And especially since like they like Californication when they started touring like everywhere around the globe. You know,
Yeah, they
just got
are
longer and longer.
one of the last big, like stadium rock bands.
I don't know, dude. Incubus just put out that new one.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Damn.
Incubus.
I still like to see Red Hot Chili Peppers. I think it's one of those things that
I've seen them.
I better.
I saw him once.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right. We saw them.
Yeah, with Manny.
Yeah.
Where was
Went
that
to
at?
Oracle and saw the Mars
Oracle,
Volta, which was a fucking suck because we missed like.
We missed.
I think we caught like 4 songs, which probably ended up being like 30
might have been the whole
minutes,
set. Yeah.
Oh wait,
that's
they opened up.
The
They
Mars
opened
Volta
for the Chili
opened
Peppers.
for Chili Peppers, and this was like around the time that.
I remember
Was it
they played.
Amputexture?
I think so because they played Viscera Eyes
Yeah.
and like I want to say the other one that's kind of big from that other popular one from that.
Yeah.
And that was like all we saw. But yeah, it was like 25 minutes. It
And
was
then
like
the
2 songs.
Chili Peppers come on, and I'll never like.
Yeah.
John Frusciante playing guitar and doing all those solos, and he's
Yeah.
dressed in like a white suit with like
Yeah,
long
like a
hair.
suit. Yeah. So he just flicks the
And
hair
he's just
back
like,
during
yeah, and
solo.
just
And then he did,
crushing
like I think he, if I remember right, he always does one song solo every, like just guitar and his vocals.
Oh, yeah, I
every
love
set. And he did, I think he did For Emily Wherever I May Find Her, which is like Simon and Garfunkel. And it's
Oh,
just
really?
like, it's like a ballad, like it brought the house down. Like,
I saw him do.
it's awesome.
And then here.
Yeah, and they go right into something else.
He did David Bowie's Modern Love,
Yeah.
but it was a total John
he do it
Frusciante version. But it was on
with
acoustic.
the Chili Peppers?
No,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
I
yeah,
saw
that's
it.
that one of his solo.
Yeah,
shows,
which
yeah.
I think you had mentioned that. You were talking about those a while.
Yeah.
And then I finally looked them up, and they're so cool, and
Yeah.
they're pretty intimate.
The
it's
audio
usually
quality's
him
not
and
great, but
just they seem to
Yeah.
be like really happy to see him, but
and they know, like they're shouting out his songs.
yeah,
He goes,
there's a
"Oh,
lot
I
of
could
like
play that," or,
requests.
I
almost.
forget the lyrics. Or
Yeah.
yeah, and he does Modern Love and Rock and Roll Suicide, both Bowie
Oh wow.
tunes.
Did he stop playing with the Chili Peppers because he wanted to like make electronic music or something like that?
I think it was like, yeah, he wanted to do solo stuff, and he was kind of sick of doing like
Just being amazing at guitar.
doing being a really big rock band. I don't know if I would ever get tired of that.
Yeah.
But he was kind of sick of like, every show there's like 9 or 10 songs they have to do.
Oh yeah.
And then, just stuff like that. Like, I mean, that's what I would call a good problem. I could see where maybe it wouldn't be the most fulfilling thing in the world, but
Yeah.
like when people like just absolutely adore what you do, that's
It's like that
Yeah.
conversation we were having a while back about the Rolling Stones, and like if they, like when they're on tour,
Yeah.
are they playing like all of their hits?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And it's like, how long can that be fun?
Yeah.
So,
I think it was like that, and he figured he kind of, after Stadium Arcadium, he kind of did like everything you could do with a guitar, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then wanted to do like his fucking super weird experimental electronic keyboard shit.
yeah, because hasn't he gone like stripped down kind of guitar sounds in Chili Peppers records, and then like
Yeah.
and then he'll do fucking
Yeah, Californication
three,
was like
3 or 4 layers of
the
guitar.
barest thing you could do with guitar.
Oh really?
And then, yeah, By the Way is kind of more like experimental, and then Stadium Arcadium, yeah, is like layers and layers and layers, and him being like a rock star, like Jimmy Page style.
Imagine
almost.
going into the recording studio and he's just like, "Hey guys, check out these 11 layers I got."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh."
They're like, oh wow, like yeah. Usually you don't like fully go for it like that.
Have you heard a lot of his electronic music?
No, but I heard like his solo projects before, like Ataxia and shit like that.
Yeah, he did a lot of more like rock.
The
solo
automatic
stuff
writing
before.
shit was really rad too.
Yeah, there's a lot of layers.
He does one solo album where Chad Smith is on drums.
Oh, that's rad.
And Flea's on like one song.
That's where that Will Ferrell would come
Will
through.
Ferrell, yeah, look alike. Did you see the Will Ferrell Chad Smith like drum off?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. And like Dave Grohl, I think, showed up, and Mick Fleetwood.
Really?
Yeah.
Which show was that? Was that Jimmy Fallon?
It was one of the late nights. I think it was Jimmy Fallon. And they show up dressed Will Ferrell's dressed up like Chad Smith. So you can barely tell them apart. And he's like sitting like him and like talking like him and stuff. Oh, it's so fun.
That's great. What do you feel like next? Take My Breath Away or Cruisn World?
Oh, wow.
As far as stories go.
Art can't take it. I thought you played Eskimo, the like outtake Chili Pepper song.
Mm-hmm.
I thought maybe that was setting up one of our other segments known as...
Oh, no. No, let's not bring that up. I mean, we might as well.
What is it again?
That's like...
The Inuit Man.
That's
the
like...
Inuit Man.
That is a pretty... that's almost like
the legend of Dante's dad and the Inuit Man.
Alright guys, I'm out of here.
Yeah. That was
I'm not going to talk about that on the
famous
air
episode.
anymore. It's out there, people. If you want to hear it, you can find it.
Yeah,
Our favorite segment.
There's been a lot of talk about that. It's pretty much becoming a segment.
Yeah. A lot of fan theories, a lot of fan fiction about it, actually.
Fiction.
I'm getting your art. I love it. It's great.
Yeah.
Keep sending it.
It's like when your art inspires other people's art.
Exactly.
That's what
exactly
I love.
right.
That's what I love. The Inuit Man.
Dude, the song's tough.
This is a tough song, and
good
we're
song.
doing
Yeah.
Take My Breath Away.
We're tough guys.
Segment where we talk about love from all over the world. Art's
Welcome to Take
dancing,
My
he's
Breath
getting
Away,
loose.
No, I'm not.
Here's some poppers.
I'm not dancing.
Oh my God. Welcome to Take My Breath Away. You're probably getting images of Kelly McGinnis and Tom Cruise's
Terry McGinnis?
romantic.
Batman Beyond?
Oh my God. No, bro. No. I don't like you. You're dangerous.
Oh, man.
You're like Maverick right now. Dude.
Oh, man. You're too dangerous.
More like the Iceman, baby.
Oh, my God. What do you guys think of
Right now you're like Goose.
Sweet Val.
You're like Merlin. That was my favorite one.
He's just in the background. He hardly says
It's
anything.
like 3 lines.
So we usually talk about a love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was formerly known as All You Need Is Love.
Oh, hello.
Not the Beatles song. Well, yeah, it was named after the Beatles song.
I was always...
We couldn't get the rights to the song, so now it's Take My Breath Away.
You didn't have to get
That's a shame.
litigious on us, Ringo Starr, but whatever.
I'm gonna sue you.
I talked or mentioned it before we started recording. Dennis Rodman at one point.
Yeah.
In the 90s, he had married himself as like a goof or something. I'm like,
Now he's dead serious.
he's now got, I'm sorry.
He fell in love.
The sanctity of marriage, I apologize.
If you don't
It was-
understand love, that's on you, bro.
It was a beautiful ceremony, but I thought that was a one and done. You know, I didn't think people did that.
God, no.
But I was wrong.
Dead wrong.
We had to go to Cosmopolitan to read about this one. The article.
Oh, my favorite magazine.
Why I Married Myself.
Oh, my God.
This the picture is pretty enticing because it's this woman on top of
Oh, my God, that took my breath away.
a building. She's in front of her friends.
It's a woman?
Yeah, she's about to get...
I definitely thought it was going to be a man. Like, that is a very man thing.
Yeah. Oh, you think so?
Or
you thought it was some of that MGTOW,
Yeah.
men going their own way stuff?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's pretty silly.
I thought it'd be more likely a man marrying, like, his hand or something, maybe.
I'm indebted to you.
Oh, my
It says
God.
on the rooftop of her Brooklyn apartment building this past spring, Erica Anderson put on a vintage-style white wedding dress, stood before a circle of her closest friends, and committed herself to herself.
Oh, my
Good for her, man.
I chose you today, she said.
Her friends are enabling assholes for letting this happen. I would say I'm not going.
Wait. You mean if you got an invitation in the mail about one of your friends? If I wanted to, say here in this, throw on some kind of soiree in the French-Spanish villa.
Yeah.
Get married to myself.
There's a soiree room.
There's
do
a
it there.
soiree room.
Easily.
There's a golden room just like in the shower.
Yeah. That's the shower. The golden. That's
All the photos are just like her dressed real nice or whatever, with a mirror reflecting back on her.
She's always looking at it.
Mr. Torrance, you've always been the landlord.
She got married to herself.
I'm a Jack Torrance. Jack? Well, Jack, where's Danny?
She says,
Wendy Torrance is making another
possibly, yeah.
She has been on this show a few times,
man.
actually.
She says, I choose you today, she said to herself.
Was it a mirror, or...?
She said it in the mirror.
Seriously.
She was watching a video that she had recorded.
Oh, that'd be great.
Later, she...
it's
all
video
synced
edited.
up.
Later, she tossed the bouquet to friends and downed 2 shots of whiskey. One for herself and one for herself.
Bride. Her blushing bride.
She had planned the event.
You may now kiss your hand.
She had planned the event for weeks, sending invitations, finding the perfect dress.
Years.
Writing her vows, buying roses and fresh baguettes and fruit tarts from a French bakery.
A French-Spanish villa? Bakery? We sold those here?
From the decor, an array of shot glasses.
Did she have like a best man and a maid of honor?
Yeah.
And like groomsmen and...
People's plus ones were themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, that's... you guys saw the picture. It just kind of like widened out a little bit. It is beautiful. This is
beautiful.
I'm just kind of jealous that I know that I'll never have a wedding like that.
Yeah.
I almost don't deserve it.
Right.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff's nuts, man. Like, she probably has, I don't know.
No, go on, please.
She probably has, like, low self-esteem, and she's trying to, like, break out of it or something
well,
like that.
I think she might be handling it wrong.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Is I think this is the
really
exact
weird thing.
opposite.
Yeah.
Because you think it's, like, narcissism?
Yes.
That's fucking...
No, I know. I'm with you, Art. I was kind of assuming it was, like, going to be, like, this...
Yeah,
real
I'm promising to love myself or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But that's interesting. So it's more like...
Like, she's just
I'm a strong, independent woman.
It wasn't
I can love myself.
It wasn't an easy decision. She noted on the wedding invitations, I had cold feet for 35 years, but then I decided it was time to settle down, to get myself a whole damn apartment.
And I got down on one knee and just set it into the air.
I finally was honest.
And I stood back up, put the ring on, and said, I do!
Oh my god, to celebrate my birthday, my 36th birthday. So her wedding anniversary and her birthday is the same day.
Maybe that's what she got
Hopefully
people to
she doesn't forget it.
She sounds like a cheapskate. Alright. By wearing an engagement ring.
What?
Forget.
Anniversary.
Oh my god.
Later she forgets her anniversary because it's also her birthday.
She was cheating on herself with someone else?
That was my next question. Is she celibate?
Maybe it's some kind of polyamorous relationship or something. Who knows?
My polyamorous friend.
Self-marriage.
Play some Bush while we're at it.
Oh, no. Self-marriage is a small but growing movement with consultants and self-wedding planners popping up all across the world. In Canada, of course, a service called Marry Yourself Vancouver launched this past summer, offering consulting services and wedding photography. It's similar in places in Japan.
Just put them in a barrel and send it over to...
On one website, imarriedme.com, you can buy a DIY marriage kit for $50. You get a sterling silver ring, ceremony instructions, vows, and
a gun with one bullet.
From
what if they give
affirmation cards? You get you pay for affirmation cards. And I'd hope enough that you love this person that you'd write your own vows. I mean, you don't need another person to write out kind of stock vows.
Affirmation? Is that what it is?
You're good enough, you're smart, and damn right people like you. Probably something like that.
Oh my god. What do you have to get, like, your marriage license? For this whole process?
It's funny you say that. It's not a legal process. You won't get any tax breaks for marrying yourself, strangely.
Because I was going to say, because I'm common law married to myself. I've been living with myself for years now.
It's more of a rebuke of tradition.
Hey ho.
Oh, man.
Well,
This
what
comes
happens if-
from the
rebuke.
author of
So
All
if
the
you
Single Ladies, Unmarried Women, and the Rise of the Independent Nation.
Beyonce?
So
Yeah.
if you
Queen Bey.
find another person that's married to themselves, and you guys like bang, is that considered like a
You're both.
like
It's like swingers
Are
swinging.
you guys swinging at that point?
Yeah,
It's
I
like
think
sort of like
so.
a key party, but it's just you and
Yeah.
another person.
Yeah.
Why not?
I
That'd be
guess
awesome.
so. If you're both
That'd be
married
super
to yourselves.
Oh man, that's love. It's
Yeah. It's all you need.
sometimes you just need stories like that to affirm, self-affirmation. I
Yeah,
guess,
affirmation.
that people can find happiness out there. It is possible.
Yeah.
Even if you have to send away to pay $50 for a ring that says
For
"I
yourself.
love me," I guess,
Yeah.
or some weird
For like
thing
a certificate that doesn't mean anything. You
Yeah.
can do it yourself. But you'd rather
Yeah.
send $50 away. Like
I could do all that or just like masturbate. I think it would be
so you
Or
can
romantic.
cheaper,
simpler.
You can
traditional
love
way.
yourself
Yeah.
or fuck yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Light a candle. And just,
You just look in a mirror and say,
enough.
"He fucks."
oh my god. Would you fuck me? I'd
This guy
fuck me.
I don't know if I'm gonna lose it on my wedding night, but I might.
Oh my god. I can't wear white for this wedding. We've already fucked a bunch of times.
I've already been did dirty. All right.
Oh my god.
I already done.
So
did it
is that
before.
what Buffalo Bill did on Silence of the Lambs?
Yeah.
He married himself. Would you fuck me?
Common law marriage or
Yeah.
something. Oh jeez.
I heard this band out there covered the song from Silence of the Lambs, a local Sacramento band.
Wait, that's
pretty
where
cool.
we're from.
Yeah.
Say what? This is recorded out of a little cottage town called Sacramento.
Believe that. Trust.
It's like
916.
Mayberry. Believe that.
It's like Mayberry. All right, cruising around the world.
Cruising around the world.
This is the newest segment.
Yeah. For whatever
Is that
reason.
Q Lazarus singing this song?
Yeah.
This sounds like the beginning. You remember? This is kind of inside, but the very beginning of season 2 for Venture Bros, where like the guys die, the boys die,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Dr. Venture goes on this like long trip to find himself.
Oh yeah.
Like he goes to
Like
raves
rages.
and all these
Yeah.
places, and they're playing like this sort of music. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So I just wanted to find kind of like a strange story from around the world.
Yeah.
I think I found it.
We like the rest of the world.
We do.
Do we?
From the comfort of our homes. Like to read about it.
Yeah. You've often told me, Artemio, that you think Bill the Butcher from Gang of New York's is the hero in that movie.
Yeah.
What did that? Where did that come from?
Chinese man dresses as his dead sister for 20 years to help mentally ill mother. This has so many weird questions.
Undertones.
Yeah, and like
Is his name Norman Bates?
yeah, this is like the literal.
Yeah.
Well, sort of, I guess. It wasn't his
His
dead
name's
mother.
Norm Macdonald.
A Chinese man.
Dressed like my mother.
A Chinese man. He must have been drunk that last time we were here.
Mildred.
A Chinese man has dressed as a woman for 20 years to help his mentally ill mother cope with the death of his sister. The unnamed man from a region in China is seen wearing a traditional dress while looking after his elderly mother in a video.
Is he like dressed up like a geisha?
He
Is
looks
this-
like
right?
almost like Apple Blossom.
My bad to the Chinese fans.
To the millions.
He
of
looks
Chinese.
like what?
Millions. Striking.
Cherry
And
Block.
millions.
Dead sister for 20 years.
It's striking. I mean,
Cherry Block.
you can hardly tell.
Cherry
But
That guy fucks.
Oh my god.
what I thought was most interesting is, okay, so it's what he's talking about. The first time I dressed as a woman, she was very happy, talking about his mom. So I kept doing it. He told the film
You think the
crew.
mom even noticed? She loved it.
yeah.
She thought it was hilarious. So she just,
I've basically been living as a woman ever since. I don't own any men's clothes.
I don't own any men.
Yet.
It's close.
just their hearts.
Yeah, he's breaking hearts everywhere he
He
goes.
is a heartbreaker. The
Topping
man,
charts and breaking hearts, baby.
The man who was not married said he was not worried by what people
Not
thought.
married, no shit.
Yeah, go figure.
Well, he
his
just gets
cross-dressing.
self-married.
Wait, he said what?
So he said that he's not worried what other people thought of his cross-dressing. I mean, if you don't own any men's clothes, then is it cross-dressing? I mean, I'm not judging.
I mean, in today's day and age, yeah, it kind of isn't.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it is in the sense that you're the other gender, but like, is he even, it's kind of like, I think what you're saying, like, if you're doing that, you're basically identifying as a woman.
At this point,
I think, but maybe he's not. I don't know.
He said, "This is my family's business. If you don't like the way it looks, then don't look."
We're just 3 piece of shit sisses. So
Yeah, what do we know?
My bro's a cis. My sis is a cis. What can I say, man?
I'm doing this for my mother. Why would I be afraid of people laughing at me?
Yeah, that's like...
This is like, I don't even know.
Nuts, like,
I don't think he does it for his mother. Though.
That's the thing. It's
I'm
okay.
having a
So
hard
it's
time,
like,
maybe.
yeah, you can
Not my
say
place to
this
say,
is,
but-
obviously it's a nice thing. He's dressed as this woman for 20 years to help his mother cope with the death of his sister, right?
Yeah.
But there's a
Allegedly.
little more going on.
What if that like helps him cope with the
fact that he wants to be a woman? Oh.
No, like...
Oh, like it helps him cope with the death
Yeah,
of his
like
sister.
if he's dressed as her,
Yeah.
like, in him acting like his sister, it's like she's still there,
Yeah.
which is kind of nuts.
It could. There's definitely some psychological undertones going on here. Several layers of it.
It's a little weird, but, like, it's,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
We
It's
got
chill.
Dr. Freud on hold right now.
Yeah, it's chill,
he's. I mean,
That's
he's
chill.
not hurting
Either way,
anyone,
yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is he's not hurting anybody.
Out there in the
It is
People's
like
Republic?
it's red China.
Yeah.
It is in a very extreme situation. I don't think I've ever heard of anything like that before.
It's a little Norman Batesy.
Yeah,
It's a little.
and
Doesn't
there's
have
a
that
little
much to do
more
with
than
moms.
I'm
It's
just
kinda
going to like,
Sucks.
Yeah.
so my mom doesn't feel sad or she's happy
Yeah.
all the time for 20 years. Like that's
Yeah.
there's a little more.
And his mom's been dead for 19.
Yeah.
Of those 20 years.
Oh, wow.
Just a weekend.
He just starts doing sock puppets of both of them.
Oh, fuck.
That's terrible.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I take that one back.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
I'm sorry to your
Oh.
listeners.
Whoops. I took it a little too far.
All right, to finish out this episode, I wanted to talk a little about the Rolling Stones.
Oh,
Obviously,
wow.
we get our namesake from them.
Yeah, the
Let's
one,
spend the night
ladies and
together.
gentlemen, the Rolling Stones.
We like to cover a little bit.
Through green grass and high tides.
We'd like to talk a little bit about upcoming news or some things that might have happened in the past.
Let's rip this joint.
Oh my god.
Let's do this.
This show comes out of Sacramento, and there's a interesting
Oh, give me
story
shelter.
that just came out of Sacramento.
Where?
Or it's about the Memorial Auditorium, December 3rd, 1965. On that Friday night,
Holy shit.
Keith Richards was nearly electrocuted when
Whoa.
playing a then new release title, The Last Time. So, this is
Really?
right when they were debuting
When
that.
they were
around
doing
that
the
time.
last time. That's like that. Their live album I was showing you. Got Live If You Want It, I think.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
from
yeah.
right around then, and they do the last time.
Is that the one where he's biting the hand in the cover?
He's figuratively biting the hand that feeds.
Smell
No.
the glove.
No, I don't. I think it just shows like a bunch of scattered pictures of them playing live. I
Okay,
think.
I think I'm thinking of Love You Live.
Oh, yeah.
That's a international.
Love you live. Alright, Keith. Don't get electrocuted. We're just in Sacramento.
They were just trying to get Quaaludes in Sacramento. The accident,
Asking the audience in between.
which had become something of a local legend.
Yeah, he's been electrocuted, but anybody have any Quaaludes?
It occurred as the Stones' popularity was soaring. Not long after their first appearance on the Ed Sullivan Show, the Stones first performed in Sacramento in '64, twice the following year, and then in '66, all at the Memorial Auditorium.
And that time in '66 was the one where he
Yeah, hold up.
almost
It
got
was-
electrocuted.
There we go. Okay, so the night that Richards was electrocuted...
Was he jumping around and Mick's like, oh, Jumpin' Jack Flash? I'll write a song, write a tune about
That
it.
joke is a gas.
Oh, you saved me.
Thank you, no problem. I'm just making the whole bigger about this. The night that Richards was electrocuted, concert
Come
promotion
on, Art, get off my
posters.
cloud.
Oh wow.
The fabulous Rolling Stones. The tickets ranged What do you think the ticket prices were in the
$371.
Close. $2.75.
Really?
I was gonna guess $69.69.
That's a good
That
guess.
is a good
Yeah.
guess. To $4.75.
That was the close up. Where if you're a girl, you're like crying and tearing your hair out.
Pretty much.
That's like how people saw concerts back in the day. It's like, are you a 16-year-old girl? Okay, then go to the front row and cry.
Yeah, and just scream.
Like, what?
Freak out.
Yeah.
The Stones
That
were
was that enjoyable. I know he's fucking hot and you want to bite on his sausage, but it's not worth crying over on his sausage. Shout out to what was his name again? Darnell or Darnell or something like that.
Don't shout him out.
He's a good guy. He loves sausage.
That he made of somebody
Oh
else.
man, the Stones were 4 songs deep in their second
We gotta have
show.
Chase on the show sometime.
We have
The
to get him.
weasel. If
Definitely.
there ever was a
The
weasel.
Wheeze. Okay, so it's just talking about. Okay, so Richards was dressed in brown pants and a white sweater.
Well, they were brown after he.
Yeah.
Oh, so the ungrounded microphone stand had touched him through his guitar,
Oh yeah.
and it sounded like it
Peace
said
song?
that the loud electrical crack left concert promoters wondering. It sounded like a gunshot.
If that would have killed him, then that really would have been the last time that they played the song.
But don't worry,
Died.
everybody.
This
He's
thing on?
okay.
Hello, anyone there?
Because according to the
Crickets out
guitarist,
there.
another physician suggested the rubber soles of Richard's new hush puppies.
Rubber Soul.
Oh, so his hush puppies,
No,
the
John.
suede boots saved the musician's life.
Because of his Spanish boots?
Oh,
Oh no, that's Rod Stewart.
man.
His rubber soles?
Speaking of hot Rod Stewart, never mind. That's all I had.
like, boo.
Oh,
Yeah,
man, I was
sure.
waiting.
I think we did an episode of You Take My Breath Away or All You Need Is Love about Rod Stewart getting his stomach pumped because he had like a gallon of cum.
That was very unfortunate.
Yeah, poor guy.
Wait,
Could happen to anyone.
has
If you
this
think
all
about
been one podcast, or have you guys been recording separate podcasts? Like, there was
honestly,
all
like,
segments?
to be serious, like,
That's not
please
even.
leave.
I
please.
thought you were gonna tell me the microphone wasn't even on.
Oh, I never turned it on. We're just
Yeah,
talking.
we haven't been recording this.
You
I
guys
yet.
kind of
just
want to
wanted
check
to-
now that we say that. No, it's gone.
I mean,
Yeah. No, yeah, it's just different segments of the
Okay.
same like awkward long show.
go out on a high, everybody. All right. Well, thank you for listening. Let's spend the night together.
Thank God for the rubber sole. Oh, my favorite album. No, the rubber soles of Keith's shoes for saving his life, saving this band, this beautiful band called the Rolling Stones.
So we will be back in a little while.
Yeah, probably like an hour.
For like an hour or two.
Episode.
So just
Take a
wait,
break.
like right next to the computer, and
Yeah.
most likely another episode. will
You guys
be
are gonna
uploaded.
wait 1 hour till you release
Yeah.
another one.
Yeah, every
IRL.
hour. From now on, this show's coming out hourly. And, thanks for spending the night together with us.
Let's spend the night together.
You know what I mean? We have a new outro song.
Sounds great.
So yeah, coming up soon, the long-awaited
Brian Jones, Murder Mystery.
Murder Mystery.
We promised it for a long time, folks.
All the guests, Alec Guinness, everybody, all the favorites.
Mel
Wendy
Gibson's going to be
Torrance.
there. Wendy Torrance.
Really? Mel
Willem
Gibson.
Dafoe.
Yeah.
Anybody you can possibly
Mel
think
Gibson.
of.
Yeah.
Perhaps maybe some Harvey Keitel. I don't know.
Oh, that'd be cool. Mel Gibson. I hope so.
All right.
See you later.